Freddy King Sings. The blues have seen an endless amount of talented vocalists, guitarists, and multi-instrumentalists bring the music to new heights through the years. Freddy King was a powerhouse who had the great gift of being a dynamic vocalist and an awesome guitarist at the same time. In the summer of 1961, King released the hugely influential Freddy King Sings LP on King Records. Freddy's initial introduction to the public came through his great instrumental tracks. Hideaway, Sensation, In the Open, and The Stumble are timeless classics that brought his amazing guitar skills out front and center, getting him recognized as one of the best blues players on the scene, period. But Freddy wanted the public to know his other side too. He was also a powerful vocalist with pipes meant for nothing but singing the blues. And with the release of Freddy King Sings, the world finally learned the full potential of Freddy King. CC Baby starts things off, coming at the listener fast and furious. The track wastes no time letting you know Freddy King has come to hold court.
CC baby, see what you have done, Lordy mama, no need to worry. CC baby, see what you have done. Yes, you told me a lie, now your man have gone.
Lonesome Whistle Blues, with its great woo-oo-oo chorus, sets you up for a vocal showcase, and Freddy comes in with some of his best singing on the album. As if to keep the mix of great guitar and great vocals even, Taking Care of Business starts off with a great guitar intro, reminding the listener that they're getting both here. The guitar solo is a lesson in blues guitar, all wrapped up into a little over 40 seconds. Amazing. Up next is the classic Have You Ever Loved a Woman? Everyone from Eric Clapton to Jimmy and Stevie Ray Vaughan have listed this song as a huge influence on them, especially in their early developmental years. This track is textbook Freddy King. It's all here. Great vocals, great guitar playing, and a great classic song.
Have you ever loved a woman so much you tremble in pain? Yes, have you ever loved a woman so much you tremble in pain? Yes, all the time, you know.
You Know That You Love Me, But You Never Tell Me So brings the tempo back up, setting us up for Freddy's ultimate up-tempo rocker, I'm Tore Down. If you're reading this, you surely know the blues enough to know this one, I'm sure. It's been covered by anyone and everyone, and for good reason. It's a timeless classic. Listening to this version explains why.
I'm almost level with the ground. Well, I'm told down. I'm almost level with the ground. Oh, I feel like this when my baby can't be found. showed up and said, I will tell you when. Well, I'm told on. I'm almost.
I Love the Woman brings things back down to the familiar territory of Have You Ever Loved a Woman? And that's no problem at all. Freddie always sounded great on slow, dynamic tunes that allowed him to hold notes out with that great, powerful voice and channel every ounce of emotion he could out of his guitar, too.
Forget. Yes, I love the woman and learned a lesson that I can't forget. Yes, she's mean and she's evil, and now my life is in a solid mess.
Let Me Be, Stay Away From Me showcases more of that great guitar work with breaks in the solo section that may find others overplaying. Not Mr. King. Every note is placed perfectly by a master of his craft. It's Too Bad Things Are Going So Tough is another great, slower tempo tune, finding him using his great falsetto voice. Freddie used the falsetto register in many tunes, but this one may be his finest example. The classic You've Got to Love Her With a Feeling once again takes the listener to the school of the blues. If anyone asks how the blues should be played and sung, play them this track. It's all here. Enough said.
Now, if you want to love that woman, you love her with a thrill. 'Cause if you don't, some other man will. You got to love her with a feeling. You got to love her with a feeling. Love with a feeling, man. Oh, don't you love at all?
If You Believe in What You Do may contain the best lyrical content on the album. The blues are often criticized for singing about too much gloom and doom. Those who believe this should listen to this track, with lines like, though the world might seem to come to an end, the darkest hours are just before daylight begins. And if you keep trying, you'll make it through. If you believe in what you do, is the blues reminding you to keep a positive attitude.
If you believe you can, you will. Remember, time never stands still.
You Mean, Mean Woman, How Can Your Love Be True, closes out the LP, leaving listeners with one of the greatest blues albums of all time.
You mean, mean woman, how can your love be true? You mean, mean woman, how can your love be true? I work a slave every day just to buy anything for you. You sit around all day just to read a book. You sit around all day just to read a book. And when I come home from work, you give me a dirty look.
I'm Tore Down, Lonesome Whistle Blues, You've Got to Love Her With a Feeling, and CC Baby all made it into the Billboard charts in 1961. Shortly after that time, a whole generation of young British musicians started borrowing Freddy King licks, both guitar and vocal. Eric Clapton, Peter Green, and Mick Taylor all covered his classic instrumentals and learned a lot about singing the blues from him too. Freddy King was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012. His impact on music is immeasurable, and this album shows us why. The next time someone asks you to point them towards a great, historic blues album, tell them to check out Freddy King Sings. The blues doesn't get any better than this.